The Cure, Close to Me. All right, let's get into this now. And yeah, let's stop the dilly dally and let's go.
I've waited hours for this. I've made myself so sick. I wish I'd stay asleep today. I never thought this day would end. I never thought tonight could ever be this close to me. Just tried to see in the dark. Just tried to make it work. To feel the fear before you're here. Make the shapes from western colors. Open my eyes, I'll hold my breath and wait until I shake. But if I had your face, then I could make it safe and clean. Oh, if only I was sure that my head on the door was a dream. I waited hours for this. I made myself so sick. I wish I'd stay asleep today. I never thought this day would end. I never thought tonight could ever be this close to me. But if I had your face, then I could make it safe and clean. Oh, if only I was sure that my head on the door was a dream. But if I had your face, then I could make it safe and clean. Oh, if only I was sure that my head on the door was a dream.
Okay. So what was this? The Cure, Close to Me. So yeah, this song right off the bat. Okay, so that was kind of a trip, eh? Uh, right off the bat, Robert Smith's vocals are very, I guess, very Robert Smith esque. I guess you could. I mean, it's him at his like peak here. I mean, I love how he would say certain words. I guess. I mean, with the chorus. But if I had your faith, then I could make it safe and clean. Oh, if only I was sure that my head on the door was a dream. And I like that last line too, that my head on the door was a dream. And then also, where's the verses at here? So the first verse, I'm on genius.com over here. So it says, verse 1, I've waited hours for this. I've made myself so sick. And I think he said a couple times, but the way he would say sick and just other words, it's very like, he almost like he's saying it orgasmically. Like he's like near his, his climax here. And I just really liked how he delivered those lines. And this whole song is kind of dreamy, I would say, seeing as dream is said throughout the song. And yeah, I mean, it came out in 1985. Sounds very 80s. I like the saxophone as well. I don't think I've heard a Cure song that had a saxophone in it. And just also the other instruments here, like I guess there's the keyboards and stuff like that. It all sounds very kind of like, I guess like you could say kid friendly. I guess. I mean, it just sounds very inviting, I guess, and colorful, and I like that. So, getting into the bio on the song, so it says "Close to Me" was the second single from "The Head on the Door." It was a top 30 hit in 5 countries, including The Cure's homeland, the UK. Robert Smith wrote the song about a sense. Okay, so this person misspelled something. So they said a sense of impending doom he used to feel as a child that returned while recording The Head on the Door, which is, I guess, the album that this song is on. In 1990, Close to Me was remixed or mixed up by Paul Oakenfold, and released again as a single. That version reached number 13 in the UK and number 97 in the US. So I guess it's also been a successful cover. It says, what have the artists said about the song? So Robert Smith once shared that Close to Me was about the disappointment of dreams made real. So again, the whole dream theme. And yeah, there's only one annotation in this whole song here on genius.com. And I looked on their Wikipedia for this song, but there's not much about it on Wikipedia as well. They talk a lot about the music video. I guess the music video is pretty well done, but if I watch the music video here, this video will be taken down. So anyway, and the only annotation here is for the chorus. But if I had your faith, then I could make it safe and clean. Oh, if only I was sure that my head was on the door was a dream. So yeah, it says it's a nod to Freud, Sigmund Freud, in his book, Dream Psychology, again, Dream, Psychoanalysis Analysis for Beginners from 1921. And so it says, Freud famously said, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. There's no better illustration of Mr. Smith's genius than his inversion of Freud's cigar inversion. He wishes he were describing a dream, but he is not. It says, and reality is not as safe and clean as we might prefer. So yeah, and it goes on to say, goes on to talk about AIDS. So it says, safe might seem as a okay. Again, this person misspelled some things, but it says safe might seem to be a curious word for this choice here, I guess. Before we remember that a month after Electra released "Head on the Door," this album that the song's on, mentioned Ronald Reagan mentioned AIDS for the first time. Rock Hudson and B-52's guitarist Ricky Wilson would die 2 weeks later of AIDS. So I have heard of Ricky Wilson. I guess that's the guitarist from B-52s. Either way, I know that one of the B-52s did die from AIDS. And so yeah, I guess it's just another way of showing that like the world is not very safe, I guess, and clean, as kind of said in the song. And so yeah, I mean, like I said, I always like Robert Smith's vocals. They're always very good. I just love his voice, how he just delivers his words. It's very different from what I've heard. It's like almost yelling, but not yelling, and it's very unique. And you know when it's Robert Smith singing. And yeah, I mean, just looking through the lineup here, vocals Robert Smith, yeah. So written by Robert Smith alone. Guitar Pearl Thompson and Robert Smith, percussion Boris Williams, saxophone Ron Howe, and keyboards Robert Smith, Lol Tolhurst. I feel like I've heard that name. And Pearl Thompson, and drums Boris Williams. So yeah, a couple of the same people here doing different instruments. So I mean, yeah, this band, like I've said before, I like this band, and apparently this is kind of a popular song. So I wanted to listen to it since I haven't done The Cure in a bit. So here we are, and I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing and commenting and all that kind of stuff. Again, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. I really do appreciate it all. And I'll see you guys again soon. So yeah, stay safe out there and have a good one.